Have you ever wanted to join a server that's completely free, has no mods, and you can play with your friends, build your own realm, get custom furniture and blocks, and even get cosmetics, and it also have it be free to play? Well, then this is the server you've been looking for. This is called Origin Realms. This here is the realm preset menu. You press F, boom, you get to see what your realm might look like. This here is the lush region. Next up is the arid region. And then the cold region. The Arctic region. And the tropical region. We're going to start with the tropical. Just hold F. And it's selected. Now we're going to our realm. You first get these badges. Alright. And here is your little tutorial. Yep. And this is your realm spawn. It gives you a balloon. It's a little platform. It's really cool. So now that we made our realm, I think I'm going to show you guys what every single realm preset might look like. Anyways, I think it is time we go into more deeper stuff. Let's start off with how to get some simple rubies. So immediately, you will get 50 rubies for joining your realm. Easy as that. And next, let's get my main account to become a friend of my new alt. And with that, we get a new badge. Also, new rubies. And when you go to spawn, you get rubies. Because you get a badge. 10 rubies. First, you're going to talk to this guy. Next, we're going to go to the yellow balloon, which you're going to follow this path. And now we are at the yellow balloon. You're going to talk to this guy now. And now you have this balloon. Now, we're going to go to the blue balloon. It's pretty simple from here. You're just going to come up here. Pretty much just go up these stairs. Just come all the way down here. And it's right here. Talk to him and boom, you have blue balloon. Next, we're going to the green balloon. Easy path right from there. And it is right here. Talk to this guy and boom. Now you have all the balloons. After that, you can go to the resource world. You're just going to open your profile by pressing L. And you're going to click on here. And now you're in a random resource world. You're going to start off as you normally would. Punch a tree. You'll get a badge for this, by the way. Boom. We got a badge. What did we get? 10 rubies. So now I'm going to go over the badges. This is pretty simple. Progress is the first section. It's really just taking you on a walkthrough through progress and stuff. You'll just go through all this, basically like normal Minecraft achievements. You just go through a bunch of badges, takes you through the game, and you end with the Marauder down. More on the Marauder later. You also got discovery. This is things that you can discover. And then we got challenges. These are the hard ones. The hardest being Marauder speedrunner. In the future, I'm going to be doing some shorts on completing certain badges. Some of the shorts will contain multiple badges because most of them are easy. Back in our realm again, and we just got ducked out in iron armor. You can mine in your realm for resources or even just the open worlds. Open worlds is probably better though because it's a lot more of the structures. So we're going to go there. So what we're going to do is not something many should do. We're gonna just, you know, dig straight down. Do this with caution. Think about it. Alright, we find a cave. You know, just gather more resources. So, we have found an entrance to the depths. I'm gonna just break through this so we can get down without dying. We also just found some diamonds. That's great. Alright, so we're gonna get those diamonds. It's basically just normal walk, play. It's like just playing the game, basically. You really want to do all this before you do much. Because without proper gear, you're not really gonna be able to do anything that you want to do. Now that we are in the caves, you'll find these loot pots, which you can get some pretty cool items with. We got TNT and we got flame. I'll put that on a bow. Loot pots are basically, you know, just a way to get random items. You can even get crates. We'll also go over that later. But when you're in the depths, you can find red loot pots or purple loot pots. The basin area, you can find just purple loot pots. Yeah, this is one of the threats you're gonna find down here. It's called a Wraith, and they pack a punch. This is the danger of the depths. Anyways, we got it killed. Those things can drop what is called a relic, Wraith rib. It's a pretty good item. The depths have a really special thing called platinum. You'll need a diamond pickaxe to mine this stuff though. So when you get enough diamonds for diamond pickaxe, make it immediately and start looking for platinum. But yeah, side note, if you find a loot pot and a rat comes out, kill it or it might take your item. Here, this is what you're looking for. You're just gonna mine this and you'll get platinum. This is the custom ore for Origin Realms. It is essentially diamond but slightly better, and you can also apply relics. I will explain relics later. Another thing to get while you're down here are ruby items. Those are going to be useful when you want to get more rubies just without doing badges, or if you want to just make ruby blocks or other decoration blocks with rubies. You can also use them in this thing called saucestreaks. It's a realm. I'll explain what that is later with badgers. Anyways, this is what you're looking for. Ruby ores. You get rubies from ruby ores, and what you can do with rubies, you can take them to things like this. A ruby deposit, click on it, and put it right into your ruby account. And you also get the badge. Next up, I want to tell you about rocket boots. One of the best things Origin Realms has. These only work in realms and only realms. Nothing else. You can't use this in resource worlds or spawn. But you can fly with them. So it makes building really, really easy. The way to get these is from balloons, which will spawn in the sky. You'll be able to shoot them down with a bow. And when you shoot that down, it drops. Only the red ones have a chance of rocket boots. You're going to go over to it and break it. And it's pretty much that easy. Right here is something in my realm. And this is something you can use if you're ever in need of diamond or platinum. If you have a ton of gold, you can drop some gold block for platinum or gold ingots for diamonds. it's really just a cheap way of getting these items because gold is so abundant. And if you don't want to have to go to the depths, you can just stay in the basin area, get some gold blocks, put it in here, get some platinum in return. There's something else that I gotta tell you about. There's unbreakable tools on Origin Realms, and you can make those by collecting legendary shards. You can get these from ancient cities, and they are pretty pricey on the auction house, which I haven't explained yet, but it's really just this thing where players can list things for rubies. You can buy those things with your own rubies. You can get cosmetics. You can really get any item on the entire server. But with the legendary shards, you can craft legendary tools. It's basically like crafting any normal tool. Stick and then the item. And they're unbreakable. Like if you use them, they cannot break at all. It's really useful. I definitely recommend you try getting to ancient cities as soon as you have the great gear and finding as many of those as possible. I want to talk about Badger next because Badger is a very nice way of getting crates and rubies. So I'm going to go to him and explain what he is. First off, you're going to be going to the green balloon. He's going to be right across this bridge over here. And you're just going to walk up to him and he's going to give you a quest. He asks for items. You can get them from the resource world or go to this realm called saucestreaks where you can give rubies in return for the items he needs. When you give him those items, you get badger coins. Badger coins can be used on Russell inside of Badger's house. Russell sells decorations and even crates for 64 of these. You can do up to 5 quests a day from Badger. They all have different items, and the last quest of the day always has the hardest items to obtain, sometimes even eating diamonds. When you do all of them, you get 32 coins and 4,000 rubies. And you can do that every day, so you really get a lot. And every 5 days, you get badger crates. Those are these. The same thing that you can buy with the badger coins. For day 5, you get 1. And it keeps going up until 3. Once you get to 3, it just stays at 3. And every 5 days, you get 3 crates. You can also upgrade this balloon called the Fruits of Labor balloon. If you see, it says balloon upgrade. And when you reach day 520, you get a huge balloon and you can pick any finish on that. I'll explain finishes later too on the next section when I talk about cosmetics. Saucestreak is a realm that you can go to. I've already said this multiple times, but if you want to go there, this is the command. And you will see that it is a big realm with a bunch of dispensers. To get these things, you're going to give rubies. Sometimes it'll be ruby blocks. Typically, it's going to be ruby blocks. And there's also just 1 rubies for like mutton and leather. But some expensive things, such as diamonds, is going to be badger coins. You can give away your badger coins in return for these things. It's definitely worth it. If you can afford this, definitely do it. It's much easier than going to like doing your own work. I mean, it's really what you're supposed to do, but it's much easier than, you know, going out of your way and doing these quests if you really want to like do some building and get that done over this. Crates are basically what you'd think. You get items in it, and you can not reroll these ones, but you can reroll the paid ones, which really is not much of a difference other than reroll and you get all 3 items. But I'm going to show you what this is. You're going to hold down on your interact button. And you get this nice animation. And now you have 3 items to pick. You can scroll to change the item you're selecting. And you sneak to select the item. We're going to select Potion Balloon because it's a cosmetic. And look at that. We got a cosmetic. Basically, that's really it. You get these crates really easily for literally free. Unlike most servers where you have to pay for all crates, you can get them for free here. Like I got this from a balloon. You can get crates from balloons for absolutely free. You can also get them from structures like ancient cities or pretty much any structure that has hostile mobs in it. Or even beating the Marauder will get you a crate. I just opened all my crates and I got some items. We got the cosmetic, of course, but we also got these decorations. What if I don't want one of these? Like the porta potty. What if I don't want this? Well, I want to find out how much it's worth and I want to sell it. First, you're going to do auction house, find. With that, you're going to go to recently sold and you will be able to find what these sell for typically. It seems to me that these will go for around 15,000 normally. It goes down sometimes, but usually if it's like that, it's going to go for 15,000. So you're going to do /auction 15,000. There will be a fee for this. In this case, it's 300 rubies, and it's that easy. Now you just wait and hope it sells. And we got these other things. They're basically just blocks. You're just going to place them like a block. It's that easy. Some of them have animations, which is really cool, like this one. For this one, you might be wondering why it looks like this. That's because this one, you're meant to be able to go under, so you got to place it on top of a block. So if I just go ahead and grab a block, place it down like that, and then break it, it's now working as intended. It looks good. You can go into it. It's really nice. I've got all these cosmetics. I've gotten these from a shulker I have of my own, and where I'm saving up a bunch of badger cosmetics. You will be getting these and wonder, what do you do with them? You can't click them, and Cosmo just says, you got to bring them to them. So I'm going to go to them and show you what you can do to redeem these. So you're going to go to spawn. Of course, you're going to be right here. And you're going to come all the way this way, through here, and Cosmo's is this building with the yellow roof. When you're inside, you're going to speak with Cosmo, and you're going to give him your cosmetic. This easy. And sometimes you might have a duplicate cosmetic. In this case, I already have the potion balloon. I can't put it in there because I already own it. If that happens, just know nothing's wrong. You just already own it, and you can go ahead and sell this. Now we gotta equip those cosmetics that we just redeemed. In here, you're going to punch, and then you're going to scroll. This is hats. This is back swags. This is props, and this is balloons. We got a balloon. We got a few of them, because we also did some badges. So right here, we got the potion balloon. I don't want to use that. I do want to use this though. We're gonna click on it, and boom, it's right there. Now we're gonna do a hat. We're gonna go with the pot hat. And now you got this screen. This is the color selector. You can choose any color for cosmetics that are paintable. Or if you get lucky enough to get a finish, you click on here. You have these animated textures. These are very rare and will generally go for a lot. And a cosmetic like this, it's not possible to get finishes on. But you can see where it's coming from. And now we're gonna go to back swags. I did get something that is cool here. Quiver. You know, you're just gonna do the usual. Select your color. Equipped. Props. I don't have any props. But it's that easy. And then you just shift to exit, and you have your cosmetics on. Check that out. And guess what? We just got some badges. And we made a lot of rubies. There's a ton of custom items that are useful. It's like a capture net, relics, all those things. Relics are basically these rare items that you can get from killing either Wraith, these mushrooms guys, and beating the Marauder. The best one is going to be the Marauder one. And to apply them, you can do one of two things. You come over here to Fracture Forge and speak with Boulder. He will apply relics to platinum items. Remember, platinum items only. Only platinum items can get relics. And you talk to him, put the platinum item here, the relic here, and you get it here. But there will be a fee with Boulder. You can also put tool skins on items. Tool skins are these. They basically change the look of your item. This is a bow skin. If I were to get this and went on this bow, I could talk to Boulder, put the bow here, skin here, and equipped it. And that is the free part. It's like you don't have to pay for that. But if you can also don't really have to pay for the relic part. And I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. If you don't want to pay to put relics on an item, you can use a smithing table. And to use this, you know, you do the usual. You put the item here, the relic here, And then you need a smithing template here. And that is what this is. Smithing template. This is a relic upgrade. It is duplicatable, 7 platinum, 1 cobblestone deep slate, and of course you need the relic itself. To get these, you gotta go to ancient cities. Yes, it's hard, but if you don't want to pay for, the cost of getting a relic on an item, you're gonna need this, and it's really just free if you can find an ancient city. We're done with all the stuff on my alt account. Now I'm gonna do some stuff on my main account. And we're gonna talk about archaeology and fishing. We're gonna start with fishing, because it's much easier. If you go to any body of water, you're going to be able to fish for fish. And if you do journal, you're going to see the fish that you need. I unlocked every single one, so yeah. If you click on it, the mystery items that you have, it'll tell you what biome it'll be in. This here is a plain biomes. It would be lush. And right here is a fishing barrel. I'm going to quickly show you how to make one of these, because lots of people need to know how to make one of these. Making a fishing barrel is as easy as just getting a barrel in a water bucket, because that's literally all you need to make one of these. Like, that's it. Water bucket and barrel. Or you can put a water bucket in the middle of a barrel crafting recipe, but it's that easy. You just need a barrel and a water bucket. So now the fishing part. This part can get confusing. So we're gonna just reel. We're gonna wait for a fish. Here comes a fish. Alright, so this is different than vanilla. You're going to be holding, and you're going to try to make it so it doesn't get away or it doesn't break the line. When it starts doing the splashing, that means it's pulling away. And that's when you release. We got a yellow perch, by the way. And when it's not doing the pulling, you got to hold on it. If you let go, it's going to swim away. If you keep holding when it's pulling, the line will snap. This here is 200 centimeters. We're going to put it in the barrel, just like that. And now we're going to get 5 more fish, put it into this barrel. Our fishing barrel is full. They can hold up to 6 fish of any size. Literally just 6 fish is the max. Doesn't matter how big they are. And now that we have this full, we're going to go to spawn. From spawn, you're going to go all the way up here, and you're going to go up to Silo Square. Now that we're in Silo Square, we're going to go all the way down to the end. Come up to this guy, and we're going to give him our fishing barrel. You click on this, and it sells all the fish in the barrel. And you just gain some rubies. It's definitely the most fun way of getting rubies from people at spawn. It's nice, it's easy, and it really starts adding up if you get a lot of fishing barrels. Like, if you were to get maybe, 5 fishing barrels, fill them all up, you could probably get, 5,000 rubies for every fishing run. And now we're going to talk about archaeology. You're going to need a brush for this. And if possible, find a brush on auction house with excavating, because that is what you want. You're going to go to the resource world for this. And you're just going to look for a structure that will have archaeology. Really, anything that you see, 90% of structures will have archaeology. We have just found a structure with archaeology. Look at that. So we actually just found 2. You can go into these fox dens for archaeology, but we're going to go into this one. So you're going to, do the suspicious stuff. You just brush this away. And you will get a fragment. You're going to do this for every single gravel you see. Alright, I've just gotten the fragments from both of these structures. And now we're going to go to Blue Balloon. You're going to open Navigator and click Balloon Blue. Or you can just do /balloon Blue Balloon. That easy. And when you're here, you're going to go to the museum. You're going to come up to this guy. And you're going to see what you can get with these. With this, we can't really get anything yet. Everything's too expensive. With this, it's the same issue. This, though, we can get stuff. Let's get this pot. With this, we can get these. This, we can get these things. And this, we can get a lot of things. Then with this, can't get anything. Yeah, sometimes you won't have enough for some things. But you can see, you can get decorations and everything. And with those bones, there was an option for cosmetics. And this is the Archaeology Journal. There's a lot of things in this thing. Specifically 274. And you start seeing these as you get fragments. When you get a fragment, you'll come to the journal and find where it's doing the blink thing. You click on it and it'll show you what you can make with that. For those bones that we got, these are the options. So you can get the skull helmet. This is a cosmetic. With the 8 bones, you get one of these. It's really nice because you can get cosmetics a free way. It can take some time to get something such as this. This is one of the rarest archaeology items in the game, and it takes a long time to gain up the amount of fragments to get this, but it's worth it. It's really it's a fun thing to do. It takes some time, but it's definitely worth the time. All right, I brought up the Marauder a few times. This time I show you what this is. This here is a Spirit Spire, found in the Blighted Badlands, the rarest biome on Origin Realms. There's only 1 to 3, actually there is 0 to 3 of these per resource world. If you find one, or you get a teleport from one, you're going to climb this spire. Now, we found the stairs. We're just gonna run up. It's really a big tower. It's not easy to climb. You gotta have good gear for this. I recommend netherite if you don't have shadow armor. And you'll find these guys. You want these guys because they give you extra lives if you die in the boss fight. We're about to reach the top here. And you're going to jump into this little portal at the top. This will take you to the waiting room for the boss. And this is where you question if you should do this or not. Because this is about to be a hard fight. You may think that Ender Dragon is hard, or actually Wither on Bedrock is harder than this. But this is the hard fight. You need to have good gear or you're going to lose, or you need to have a good party or you're going to lose. Anyways, I'm going to fight this thing and show you what it's like. And we have beat the Marauder. As you can see, I got low a lot. And I have the best armor in the game. So, definitely, it's definitely a challenge to beat the Marauder if you're early game. So, I would definitely try to get some good gear before you fight this guy for the first time. This is what you can get. Rubies, you get, you know, the decoration from him. You can also get cosmetics and crates, and even finishes on the cosmetics from this. Finally, we're going to talk about the crate system. We've already opened some crates, but this is the paid version. We're also going to talk about the events and promos, which, thankfully, there's a promo currently going on. First off, the crates. You can buy these with OR Bucks. OR Bucks can be purchased on store.originarealms.com. This is the pricing, but it's on sale currently. It's on a 25% discount. So, multiply this by 1.25 and you'll get the cost of it without the sale. But when you get these, you can buy these crates, and it cycles with 3 crates every 3 days. Every crate available is in here, except these up here are event crates. These are exclusive to events. You can click on these and see what you might get in the rarity of that item. You can do that for literally everything. Not a single one doesn't have this. The rarest is always going to be legendary, and then epic after that. But yeah, crate system, it's paid for these ones. And these ones, you get 2 rerolls, and you also get all 3 items from the opening. So they are better, but if you don't want to spend money on the server, don't buy these. The other way you can spend money on the server is promos. These are limited edition bundles that you can get. And it costs 1,800 ore bucks for every single bundle that you get. And if you buy 3 or more, you get a double chance of finishes. These will always have a full set of things or even some decorations. In this case, we have 2 cosmetics and 2 decorations. And for events, you will get one of the 3 crates and cycle, and usually 4 cosmetics, which is really nice for just 1,800 aura bucks. But anyways, that's the paid stuff. And with that, that's what Origin Realms is about. That's the starter guide that I got for you guys. If there's anything I missed, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a short on that specific thing that you want covered. Because I am willing to get anything out there to help new players on this server. And with Aether coming, yes, Aether is coming to this server. It is gonna be good to get players to know what to do when they join. And with that, have a great rest of your guys' day. And I'll see you in the next stream or video.